Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about how to find the area of a shape, essentially when we don't have a formula to find it. So you have here a shape, right? And it's sort of like, uh, it's essentially a rectangle and a square put together. And a lot of times, I'll have classes where it'll just be like, this will be the shape. And you're like, what is this shape? And essentially, what it's doing, it's helping you visualize. Um, how to solve this logically. Okay, so if you cut this, this one big shape into two shapes, I can now say, okay, this is a rectangle and this is a triangle. And those two things together should give me, the area of those two things together will give me the shape, the area of the shape I'm looking for. So that's where it's sort of taking, because you're going to get to the point where you have to cut these shapes and to do it by yourself without it on a grid where you have to. So this is like a stepping stone to that point. Anyway, so the steps of how to do this is you need to find the area of both of the shapes and then add the values. And I put the notes down here, so we'll just do a quick little refresher. Um, the area of a rectangle is base times height, and the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Okay, so that's how you do that. So let's just jump into it. So the first thing it tells you is it says to find the area of the rectangle. With this one, yes, you can just count it. But I'm not going to show you how to do that. I'm going to do it the other way. That way you guys are prepared for when you actually do this. So, again, base times height. Base is 2, and my height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5 times 2 is 10. So the area of the rectangle is 10. Okay? Now, when you get to the triangle, it's a little more difficult to figure that out because you have all these little half partial triangles and people are always trying to count them. And I'm like, stop trying to count them. Just use the equation because you know what it is, right? So my base is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then my height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, 5 times 4 is 20. Now, don't stop there because most people say, "Oh, it's 20. I'm going to write 20 down here." No, that's not this right thing. Remember, triangle is base times height and then divide by 2. So, 20 divided by 2 equals 10. So, this is also 10. Okay. Now, you're now going to add those two values together and you will get 20. And that is it. Okay, so remember when you look through it, make sure you're looking at um, these little guys over here. So you're making sure that you're putting it, because some of these, well, there'll be 2 triangles or 2 rectangles, and there'll be more than just 2 parts. But this one gives you sort of the basic triangle and rectangle combination. And if there's more than another one, you just find the area of the next shape and then add those all together. Okay, so good luck. Let me know if you need help.